You push through the revolving door and the lobby swallows the noise of the street behind you. Marble floor, soft piano playing from somewhere you can't quite place. A line of people ahead of you at the front desk. Your suitcase wheel squeaks once, loud in the quiet, and you feel it before you even reach the counter. That small flicker of nerves that shows up right before you have to speak. The receptionist looks up. "Good evening. Do you have a reservation with us?" You nod, sliding your phone across the counter. The booking confirmation glowing on the screen. "Yes, it's under this name." She types, scans, smiles. "Perfect. I have you for 3 nights. A double room. 3 words back and forth." That's all it took. No stumbling, no repeating yourself. Just a sentence that did exactly what it needed to do. She slides a small folder toward you. "Breakfast is included, served from 7 to 10. Would you like a room with a view of the courtyard or the street side?" A question you didn't expect, and for a second your brain just sits there, blank. Then it clicks. This isn't a test. It's just a choice. "The courtyard, please." That sounds quieter. She nods, taps a few keys, hands you a key card and a small paper sleeve. The elevator ride up is silent, except for a soft chime at every floor. You find your room, the card clicks green. The door opens onto clean sheets and a window with actual light coming through it. You drop your bag on the bed and something in your chest loosens slightly. You made it through the first conversation. There will be more. 20 minutes later, there's a knock at the door. Gentle, almost apologetic. "Housekeeping, is now a good time to clean the room?" Old, you would have frozen, unsure whether to open the door or hide behind it and pretend to be asleep. Nope, you just answers through the door. "Actually, could you come back in an hour? I'm about to jump in the shower." A small sentence, but it does something bigger than it's sized. It sets a boundary politely. And the voice outside just says, "Of course, no problem," and moves on to the next room. By evening, you're hungry, and you remember the folder mentioned room service. You dial the number on the phone by the bed, and a voice answers fast like they've been waiting. "Room service, how can I help you?" You glance at the menu propped against the lamp. "I'd like to order the grilled chicken. And could I get that without the sauce on the side actually on top?" A tiny detail, a personal preference, said out loud without hesitation. "Absolutely, that'll be up in about 20 minutes. You hang up and realize you just customized an order in a language that used to feel like a locked door. The next morning, something goes wrong. The way it always does on at least one day of every trip. The shower runs cold no matter how long you wait. You could ignore it. Push through it. Old, you might have. Instead, you call the front desk. "Sorry to bother you, but there seems to be an issue with the hot water in my room." No panic in your voice. Just a clear, calm sentence carrying a real problem. "I'm so sorry about that. We'll send someone up right away." 15 minutes later. A knock, a quick fix, an apology, and a small chocolate left on your pillow that evening that definitely wasn't there before. There's a version of this trip where none of that happens, where the water stays cold and you just live with it silently. Because saying something out loud felt harder than a cold shower. You know that version. You've lived it before. Somewhere, some other trip, swallowing a complaint because the sentence needed to say it never quite formed in time. This time, the sentences form. Not perfectly. You still pause sometimes, searching for a word that's hiding just out of reach. But the sentence arrives anyway, a little rough around the edges, and it still gets you a hot shower, a customized meal, a quieter room facing the courtyard instead of the noise of the street. On your last morning, you carry your bag down to the lobby, and the same receptionist from 3 nights ago looks up and actually remembers you. Did you enjoy your stay? A simple question, but it lands differently now. Because 3 days ago you were a stranger fumbling through a sentence, and now you're just a guest checking out. Saying yes, honestly, it was great. Thank you for everything, like it's the easiest thing in the world. Because by the end it is. That's English Cat Academy. We'll see you in the next lesson.